Headlines today, Simi Pasha now joins me with the latest. Simi has been looking at the social media, Twitter, Facebook. There's a lot of activity that's taking place, a lot of information that is being disseminated on Twitter and Facebook, also pictures that are coming out. And Simi, this is one way that people are keeping in touch. For example, the External Affairs Minister, Sushma Swaraj, telling Indians in Nepal, reach the Indian embassy, the aircraft that is there will bring you back.
Gaurav, you're absolutely right. Indian agencies also using the social media for dissemination of information. Look at some of the pictures that are being posted on the social media. Extremely heart-wrenching photographs. Now, we've been putting out the death toll, more than 800 dead, thousands injured. But look at this small 4 to 5-year-old boy. His face smeared with blood, covered with bandages, lying on the ground. Medical aid right now is an urgent requirement for most of the people of Nepal who've been affected by this earthquake. And as you rightly pointed out, information being exchanged on the social media. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is constantly tweeting and updating everyone about efforts being made by the Indian government, saying we're trying to find out as much information as possible and trying to reach affected people both at home and in Nepal. Now, here's a tweet from China's Xinhua news agency that says landslides caused by Nepal's earthquake cut section of China-Nepal highway in Tibet, which means the highway has also been blocked. There are pictures of the entire landslide blocking the highway. So traffic on this route has also been affected. Now, another tweet that's been put out by GOA English, which says 4 aircraft with Nepal relief supplies ready at Islamabad airport, Prime Minister's house. So they're quoting the Pakistani Prime Minister as well, saying that Pakistan is also willing to provide as much assistance as possible. There are constantly more tweets coming in, but look at the pictures. Now, obviously, Gaurav, at this point, it's not possible for media crews to reach every corner which is affected. Of course, considering that it's already sundown, rescue operations would also now slow down. They'll once again pick up after sunrise. But look at the pictures. Locals playing a huge role in rescuing those people who have been affected. Look at this building. The entire front facade has fallen off, completely collapsed. You can see, you can look inside people's houses. It's a complete havoc there in Nepal, a huge tragedy that struck this quiet little country. Look at pictures of people rescuing people, completely smeared with blood, their limbs, some of them broken off. They're being dragged out of the rubble. Now, of course, we do know that the death toll currently stands at about 800, but of course it is expected to rise, and many more will still be trapped under the rubble. Now, of course, the worst affected is not capital Kathmandu. The epicenter of the earthquake is about 77 kilometers away from the capital city, and that's a place where agencies still are trying to reach. So death toll expected to rise. We'll keep getting you updates from the social media. An important platform here being used for communication of information, dissemination of information, and also to share stories and connect with people.
Yes.
People also putting out, in fact, some NGOs are also putting out tweets saying if you want to provide money, provide assistance, do connect with us. The Prime Minister's office has also put out a tweet saying if you want to contribute towards the victims of the Nepal earthquake, you can contribute towards the Prime Minister's relief fund. So appeals for help also coming in on the social media.
Simi Pasha, for the moment, many thanks for joining me.